Hello and welcome to another cozy episode in our forever world. If you're a new dreamer, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Egush and I help people sleep and study. So if that's what you're here for, then you've come to the right place. In this episode, we're going to start by recapping the last episode. And then we're probably going to say hello to all of our cozy companions, such as Alina here. And then we'll talk about our plans for this episode, okay? So I'd like you to get nice and comfortable now as we begin our episode. In the last episode, we built a bit more of the foundations for our storage area. And I actually think we can, why not? Let's go and have a look at it as well. Initially had quite a bit of brick on the outside, and even these pillars that are now made out of terracotta brick were just normal bricks. And so we've obviously changed it a little bit, and it took me a bit of time to get to this result for the design, but we're here nonetheless, and that's what matters. We've got a beautiful day here in our forever world. And in the last episode, we also did a little bit of exploring. We found a bit more terracotta. We found a lovely terracotta biome, and we actually marked it this time as well. All the way over here. See, these little mountainy areas are all terracotta. And so it's good that we've got that in the back of our minds. And I think now it's time to say hello to all of our cozy friends. Hello, everybody. And they're all racing to say hi to us. They're very excited to greet you today. Hello, Wilbur. Hi, and Dreamy. Looks like you two got to the front. Oh, Oopsie's coming in now as well. Oopsie's shaking her body. She's like, let me say hi, please. Hello, Oopsie. How are you today? Hi. The only person that we haven't said hi to, and I think is still upset with us, is Daisy. Daisy? Hi, Daisy. You're just gonna pretend like I'm not here. Daisy, you can be rude to me, but don't be rude to the dreamers. At least say hi to the dreamers. No. Okay. Well, Daisy's being very rude. I apologize for that. She can be a bit sassy sometimes. But we're going to get you off your feet now. Get you up on your feet now, I should say. Alina, hello. Hi. And we're going to go and commemorate a new dreamer now, okay? Got a little bit of fog coming across the lagoon, but it looks quite lovely, actually. You can see a little salmon, just all on his own, just swimming over there. Look at his little arms. I don't think you could call those arms, or the fins, maybe? I think they're fins, aren't they? Anyway, I'd like you to get nice and comfortable now while we enter the lagoon and commemorate a new dreamer. My favorite part of the episode. Okay, so this is our Dreamer's Lagoon, and if you are new here, this is the place where Alina gets a little bit crazy. I don't know what it is, but as soon as she comes down here, she starts running around and bumping into lanterns and eating the trees. And so we're going to just make sure she's sitting because we have had some bad experiences with her. But this is my favorite place in our world. This is where we commemorate people who've left lovely comments under our episodes. And so if you want a chance to be here, that's all you have to do. And for this lovely dreamer, we're going to pick a maple sign. I don't think we've done a maple sign in quite some time. And I think it's only fitting that we give this person the color cyan or maybe a white. I'm actually thinking of maybe even light grey might look wonderful. And a glowing sack. And now I think we have some honeycomb. Yes, we do. From the last episode, which is really nice. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to put this dreamer right here next to Emily. And this dreamer's name is Diamond Wolf. And I really like this name, actually. And Diamond Wolf has been leaving many lovely comments under our episodes. And although their comments can be sometimes short, they are still very sweet. And so I want to highlight one of their last comments from the last episode. And it reads, "Hello, I've just been enjoying quite a lot of reading. Anyway, sweet dreams and peaceful studying." And you can see that Diamond Wolf is obviously considerate of other people, and that's why they deserve to be here. So thank you, Diamond Wolf. I'm going to give you the light grey dye, I think. Oh, let me know what you think. Okay, Diamond Wolf, I'll keep an eye out for your next comment. Let me know what you think of this color. If you'd like me to change it, don't hesitate to leave a comment, okay, Diamond Wolf? But thank you so much for being so kind to not only me but the others, and welcome to the lagoon. Alina, you ready to go feed the cats? Yeah, she's ready. Come on, Alina. Let's head up here and let's feed the girls. Lily and Zara. Are you two arguing? What's going on, you two? Looks like Lily was looking at the tree for a second there, kind of like, I don't want to look at Zara kind of thing. Let's have a look at what's happening here. Zara? Hi. You had a bit of a cameo in last week's community post, didn't you, Zara? Yeah. Lily? Lily, maybe that's why they're having an argument. Maybe Lily's jealous that that Zara was in the community post and she wasn't. Lily, is that why you're upset? I think it is. Okay. Well, Zara, we're going to give you a raw cod. Nom 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 nom. And of course, Lily, we're going to give you a raw cod too. Nom 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 nom. So enjoy. Okay, I think it's time for us to drop Alina off here. Alina? Oh, come over here, Alina. Come on. Okay. And let's talk about what we're going to do in this episode. I don't know if we've spoken about that yet. My head's all over the place today. But in this episode, I really wanted to explore a few of the new biomes we found and start gathering all the different types of wood that we can find. So I know that over here on the left, we found heaps of new biomes. We can definitely head in this direction and see what kind of trees we can find and whether we can kind of get some unique and new types of wood. There's a really cool jungle village here that I'd love to check out. Maybe that can be our goal for this episode. Okay. And if we do have time, I'd also love to start designing the level wall. So the wall of the storage area. I think we might have time for that as well. Because as much as I love exploring and searching for wood, I am a little bit tired today myself, and I kind of want to just relax a little bit as well towards the end of the episode. Now, if you haven't already, please take a look at the comment in the description. I'm very excited to say that we have launched a new Discord server. If you didn't catch that last week, now's your chance. And the first few people who join that server will actually get a unique role with a badge, okay? So I'm just thinking where we should go because tropical islands, mahogany. I didn't remember where it was. I know it's far, but I just can't remember how far. I'm assuming it's Desert Village that it was. Okay, yeah, it is. Yeah, so please, if you haven't already and you are excited to connect with me a little bit more and with the other dreamers, go and get yourself acquainted with the Discord, okay? I've made it as cozy and I will continue to make it as cozy as I possibly can for all of us. And I'm really excited that we're in the second week of the Discord launch now. Now, I think we'll start by getting some of the trees from here. Acacia logs. We want to get enough that maybe the bigger trees, like over there. That way we've got saplings to plant as well, if that makes sense. I'm also a little bit concerned because I'm not sure if you can plant acacia saplings on orange sandstone, but maybe you can place it on orange sand. Is that what's happening here? Oh no, some of them don't even drop saplings. That's a bit concerning. Okay, we've got a sapling there. And we can't plant it again. Okay. Alright, so any tree that we take from here is kind of permanent for the land. the landscape. And that does change things a little bit because I don't want to change the landscape too much. I'm going to head in this direction here. Just going to jump over here. Wonderful. Maybe I should have brought some dirt with me. In fact, you know what might be a good idea? Is maybe we should go and grab some dirt. I'm sure there's some dirt nearby. There's an emu over there, so I'm just going to be a little bit careful. Where's the nearest dirt patch? I think in this direction. By the looks of the map. Yeah. They're dropping big emu eggs. Wow. What's that over there? A kangaroo. Yeah, we'll go and grab a little bit of dirt so we can replant some of these trees. And how are you today? I hope you've had a lovely day. If your day's about to start, then I wish you a very productive and calm day. I hope you had a lovely rest if your day's starting. If your day's coming to an end, I hope you have a lovely rest, and I'm here to help, okay? So get nice and comfortable, and let's rest together. I'm gonna grab a bunch of dirt from here. I'm not sure how much we'll need, but I'm assuming like half a stack or something would be enough. I've actually had quite a long day today myself. Aside from work, I kind of did a little bit of exercise. Okay, I went for a walk and I went to the gym, and then I also did a bit of archery today. So pretty productive day. But because I've been productive, I'm also quite wrecked. But that's okay. Okay, we're gonna put the food up here because we have too much of it. And I actually might even take my lantern off my left hand here and just kind of enjoy the ambience of the beautiful forever world that we've got here. So now we can start cutting down trees and then also replanting the saplings, which is kind of lovely. My rule of thumb with saplings is that if I take from the environment, I always want to give back to the environment. So we're going to put dirt on a sapling. And some of these bigger trees might be nice to collect so we can get some more saplings. There we go. I'd also like to thank everybody that did join the Discord server from last week. And if you missed it, then don't worry about it. It's okay. The Discord isn't going anywhere. But thank you so much for those of you who did join the server and introduced yourselves. Some of you even claimed your own Patreon badges, which is wonderful. That's something else that we're working on at the moment. I think I can spoil that now, but it is one of the 3 big projects that we're coming up with. First one is the Discord. The second one is the Patreon, okay? Now, Patreon has a completely free perk system, which I absolutely adore because I want to give you guys as much value as I can for free. But you can actually go and claim a free badge from Patreon for being a free member. There is a channel on the Discord that walks you through that as well. I'm trying to make everything as easy as possible for everybody. So, and look, don't be afraid as well to give me some feedback and just say, Egush, I don't like that you did this way, because I'm trying my best. I promise I'm trying my best, but your opinion matters a lot to me. So anything I can do to make your life easier, that's why I'm here. Oh, look at the sky here. This is wonderful. This is beautiful. Look at this. But in terms of the projects, I'm not going to spoil any more, okay? But I am so excited to connect with you on a deeper level. And I think that we have these wonderful things that we're starting that's going to allow us to do that. I can't believe how beautiful this is. I was just looking at my phone just then, and I got a message from somebody from my old workplace asking if I'm still working there, and I'm just here sitting here, literally with you, looking at the sun go down and smiling because I'm just thinking to myself, I can't believe that we're here right now. How privileged I am to be here with you. Okay, it's getting a little bit too bright now. I feel like the ultraviolet radiation is burning my skin, so we're just gonna turn our backs to the sun because that's what we do when we have a problem. We turn our backs to it. Okay, no, don't do that. That's not good advice. This tree was kind of floating on its own, wasn't it? Wonderful. We're going to put a piece of dirt down here somewhere. You know what? Maybe one in the water as well. Let's see if that happens. We're going to come back to these saplings in an episode or two. We're going to see if they've grown. Wow, look at this tree here. Is that acacia? Pine. Wow, okay. It's got like a greenish... Ooh, 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 ooh. I just stepped onto a cactus and hurt myself. I'm so sorry if that was a little bit loud there. I will be more careful. I promise. But I do apologize. We're going to grab the pine logs. Just keep an eye out for cactuses, or cacti, I should say. There's a fun fact about cacti, if you want some lore from our world, is we never actually had any... We never came to a desert or a savanna biome until we commemorated our resident snake, Hexneck. And the reason why I made it my mission to find a desert is because I wanted to get cacti to make green dye. You can get green dye. And you have to smelt, this doesn't show up, but you have to smelt a cactus to get green dye. And so we went on this massive expedition, just a bit of lore for you there. From our house, which is here, we went, I think, to the jungle biome or the lighthouse, and we walked all the way around, and I was getting a bit frustrated because we could not find the desert, and I was getting so frustrated. And I was like, where is this desert? I want to give Hexneck his well-deserved green dye for leaving so many wonderful comments on our episodes. Anyway, yeah, there's a bit of lore there. The lore goes deep. The lore in this world goes very deep. We should probably we should probably plant some pine saplings as well. But I wonder what color pine becomes. Look at that, it's like kind of like a pistachio color. It's wonderful. I quite like that actually. Put one over here. Put one over here. I'm kind of just planting a bunch of these at the moment. And I'll probably collect a few more as well. This is an oak log. Now we are kind of out of oak trees, and we need oak because we need to make oak chests for our storage area. Now we're going to separate the different sections and have their own kind of design, which I'm really excited for in the future because it is a big work in progress, our storage area. But I wanted to make that first level kind of all oak chests so that it's got a nice, just a very Minecraft feel, you know, very nice Minecraft feel to it. Because now we've got all these different types of chests and different types of woods, and I'm assuming, because I haven't played a lot of Minecraft myself outside of this forever world, but I'm assuming that all these extra different types of trees are very new to the game. So it's nice to have that kind of, oh gosh, there's a lot of cacti here. It's looks like it's starting to rain as well. We actually went and freed a bunch of these blue, I don't even know what to call them, to be honest. They're just these floating little, very cute floating helpers. Let's call them helpers. They're called allays. And we went and freed a bunch of them, and now they're kind of just floating around, which is lovely. Another little village here. So I've been really wanting to explore for a little while, and at the same time I thought, why don't we explore these new biomes that we found? Because we haven't had a chance to soak it in, you know. Why don't we explore these new biomes and also find some new trees and stuff, you know? So that's what we're doing now. Oops. Little cacti. I wonder if we can smelt the tiny cacti into. I heard a cat. There you are. Hello. Hi. Oh, look at your eyes. You're so beautiful. Looks like one of those. I think they're called Burmese. That's what the breed is called. Burmese cats, where they've got like the white fur and the blue eyes. They're so beautiful. I was walking. I was walking at the park the other day. I say the other day, but this was probably like 2 months ago because I'm really bad at recalling memories. But I was walking at the park a while ago, let's say, and there was a man walking a cat. And I know that's a little bit unfamiliar, and I don't really see that often. I do see it, but it's not like a regular occurrence where you'll see somebody walking their cat. And so when you do see it, it's kind of really special. It's really cute. Anyway, there was this man walking their cat. The cat was on like a really long leash, and the cat was chilling on the grass. And I walked up, and I've like never seen a cat look this way before. It was like this beautiful. It had two different colored eyes. One was green and one was blue, I think, or maybe yellow and blue. And it had like this silky white kind of. It just looked very, very unique and elegant. I don't know how to describe it. And I asked the man, I was like, hey, your cat is so beautiful. What breed? And he's like, it's a Turkish Angora. And I've never heard of that before, but that was absolutely wonderful. And I don't think I'll ever forget that experience. That one time that I saw a cat in the wild being walked, and it was a Turkish Angora. And it's just these cool little memories that I've made throughout my life, and this is one of them. And it just makes you appreciate, you know, how privileged we are to be here on this planet. And I know it's hard to see that sometimes. I know we all have our own struggles, but I think it is a beautiful thing to be alive. I never forget that. Life is very precious, and the universe always has a plan for us. These moss plants, I wonder if we can collect them with a shear, because... Oh my gosh, Spanish moss. Beautiful. I'm gonna grab a bunch of this. Now we'd better do it from the bottom, because that way you collect the whole plant. If you'd break one from the top, see, like this is two here. If we break it from the top, you only get one. But if you break it from the bottom, you get both. That's something I learned the hard way a while ago. There's a bit of mud here too. Yeah, this Spanish moss is, I think it'd look quite lovely in a few of the parts of our library. Maybe we can do it hanging down from the ceiling in like a nice little reading nook where people can come and read. Willow log. We do have a few willow saplings already, I think, so we're okay for now. And there's a little turtle here. Hello. Hi. I like your ears. Are those your ears? Or is that just like your eyelids or something? He does not want any of it. He's like, I'm just going to go in the water and hope that Egush leaves me alone. So we're just going to keep walking in this direction now. And let's start storing all of our saplings and things in our backpack. We're running out of... Actually, I think what we can do is make new shears anyway, so I'm not too fussed about the shears. Shears are pretty easy to make. If you don't know how to make shears, I'm here to help. You just get 2 iron ingots. Iron is a resource that you can mine from like a mountain. It's got like a little white kind of ore look around it. And you can mine this and smelt it in a furnace with some coal, which you also mine. And then you can put 2 iron ingots side by side, or diagonal, I should say. Side by side doesn't do it, but diagonally like this to make a pair of shears. And shears are really handy because you can use them to shear certain things that you can't shear otherwise. For example, this dune grass, if I break it with my fist, nothing happens. But if I break it with a shear, you can collect the actual grass. And so they are pretty handy, especially if you like decorating, which is something that I absolutely love doing. Crying obsidian. Wow. That looks wonderful. Just looks beautiful, doesn't it? Grab this. I I haven't just like accidentally woken something up somewhere, have I? Because that looked like it was a very special and gloomy block. There's a block of gold here too. Wow. Wonderful. Okay, well, we've explored a lot of these areas. There's another big desert on the left there. What's this? Wasteland. Kind of worried. Kind of scared. I don't really want to go there. I did want to get to this sparse jungle here. One thing we haven't done is mark the desert village. Let's do that now. I think the waypoint is literally right there. World map global. And it should be like a yellow. Perfect. There we go. Wonderful. You can start to see all the waypoints we've made. I quite like that. Alrighty, we're going to I guess we could keep exploring these different areas here. We're still kind of on the lookout for new trees and new biomes, okay? My friend had to reset his iPhone the other day. Actually, I say friend, this is Alex. Some of you might already know Alex because he's one of the people that are on our Discord. Anyway, Alex had to reset his iPhone the other day. and he never backed up his WhatsApp chats. So he and we talk on WhatsApp, and obviously he uses WhatsApp with other people too. Anyway, he never backed up his WhatsApp chats, and I didn't even know this either, but it was a bit of an eye-opening experience for me. And he didn't realize that WhatsApp doesn't back up your chat. It's not like iMessage, or like Messenger, where the chats are always there. And so what happened was he reset his phone without knowing this. And I gave him my old phone because he needed a spare phone to kind of like do things with. And I gave him my old phone, and he gets my phone, he starts using it, and then I get a message from him at like 1 a.m. in the morning. And Alex is writing to me, and he's like, dude, you won't believe what happened. And I'm like, what is it? And he's like, WhatsApp didn't back up any of my chats with anybody. And I'm like, how does that work? Like if I delete Messenger, I still have all the chats there. And he's like, yeah, so I looked it up. And he was kind of having a bit of like, I don't think I'm giving you the element of how freaked out he was and how much he was panicking. We have this new saying, him and I, where it's like acceptance equals peace. Anyway, he was saying like, I cannot believe it, but I've lost every chat that I've ever had on WhatsApp. Like literally years of content in chats. And I was like kind of sad for him. But at the same time, I think it was good for his character development. So it is what it is. It is what it is. There's a really cool glow in the water there that I really want to check out. Oh, there's a village here. So I got carried away while talking. It's kind of crazy because I'm walking and I'm looking at... What is that? It's a rain frog. Hello. Do you want some water? I've got a water bucket. I know frogs like water. There you go. Yeah. Stay nice and moist. I know that frogs like to stay moist. I think I've just accidentally pushed them all the way. I just pushed him all the way down the hill. I'm so he's just blinking. He's just looking at me like, are you kidding me right now? I'm sorry. I didn't know you were gonna go all the way down there. Hi. Okay. I'm just gonna leave now before the frog gets angry. I think it's already angry. What is that? Hang on a second. What is happening in this village? What is that? I can't even read its name. I'm trying to read its name. Oh, it's a Jerboa. Okay. I've seen these in Ark, actually. Ark Survival Evolved. I had a feeling it looked a bit familiar. Pretty cute. Oh, look, there's a frog in the sand here. That's pretty cool. Well, the reason why I've come to this village is because I want to see if there's a waystone. I love collecting waystones. It's like one of my favorite things because it lets you go between places that you've discovered. But I don't think that there's a waystone here. Yep, the villager just agreed with me. So anyway, where were we? We're gonna head to that lagoon, and I think yes. So the WhatsApp So this is a little bit of a message to you as well. If you do use WhatsApp, okay, and you don't know that you can back up your chat, please go and check it out. And I looked at the settings myself. You have to go into settings and then chats, and then there'll be like a little backup thing there. Okay, so go and do that. Because if something happens to your phone or you lose access to your account or whatever, you're going to lose all of your chats. Okay. And I don't wish that on anyone. Oh my god. Okay, that looks like one of those tarantula hawks, and we're going to steer clear of that because that's kind of terrifying. I will fight it if I have to, though. If I have to keep us safe, I will keep us safe, so don't worry. So that's those are copper ores there. You can use them to make copper. I'm trying to find an iron ore to show you what it looks like. There you go. See that there? That is what iron looks like. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely fight to keep us safe. So don't worry. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, is that a shark? Oh, okay, we might have to steer clear. We might have to steer clear of this little... It's quite beautiful though. They've got like coral blocks in the water. I don't want to see what the shark does if I just kind of step in. Because they look like they're hammerhead sharks. They got like a big head. He's coming. They're coming. Are you guys going to hurt us? The dreamers are trying to sleep, and I'm not going to accept you coming up to me and hurting me, so... I will test them a little bit because I do want to get a few of these corals. Okay. Oh damn, we can't collect these ones. We can. We just need to do it with the silk touch. Okay, it's good to know. These are nice colors. These would be very good for the axolotls, I feel like. We don't want to collect too many of them, but just enough that, you know... We can make them a little coral area in their little pond. I think that'd be quite nice for them. I feel like we also need to get some more tropical fish for the axolotls. I might just do that real quick because I do feel bad that they're going to be out of food soon. We're going to grab 4 buckets, literally, and we're just going to grab water. We're going to use that water to grab some tropical fish while we're down here. Okay. Because we always have to think about the pets. Okay, we have to think about our little cozy friends. The hammerhead sharks look like they're pretty chill, which is good. And I mean, why wouldn't they be? Look how much food they've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. What is that? Oh, a shark tooth. Got a shark tooth. One of the poor sharks lost their tooth. Should I try to give it back to them? What happens if I... Hello? I've got a shark tooth for you. Did you lose it? Come here. Can I give it to you? No, I can't. What if I just drop it like this? No. Okay, alright. I think the sharks have accepted their fate. They've accepted that they've lost their tooth. And that's okay. Oops. Okay. I'm just gonna get a couple more of these like coral blocks because I feel like the axolotls will love these. There is a big problem with coral at the moment, especially in areas like that have tropical climates. Because the sea temperatures are rising, it's starting to affect the coral. Something to kind of keep in mind. I mean, I'm kind of just like an average consumer, like anybody else. I do care about the environment very much though, so I try what I can, I do what I can to make sure that the environment's taken care of, and I think that that kind of reflects, I feel like, as I've said before, you can tell a lot about a person by the way they play games, especially a game like Minecraft. And I hope that that makes a few things clear to you. Anyways, okay, we're going to probably stop yapping so much. And I'm going to let you focus or sleep, whatever you're here for, okay? I'm here to help. Sometimes I get carried away and I just keep yapping. So, ooh, let's go down that way. These little jabals are pretty cute. What's this over here? Bone block. Okay, there's like a fossil here somewhere. We're heading to the Badlands at the moment. See what that is. Never heard of that before. Some terracotta here. White terracotta. I don't think we've seen that before. I don't think we've seen that before. Light grey we've definitely got. Just gonna grab a bunch of this because it might come in handy for when we're building. As some of you know who've been keeping up with our world, if you're not falling asleep too quickly, we are building the storage area, and the terracotta comes in very handy for the storage area. It looks kind of like the perfect block for us. So if we do see any more white, I might get some more. I'm so sorry. Keep taking a few, keep getting carried away, and then I get hit by the, oh, yellow. Okay, that's new as well. Well, I keep getting, I don't want to say stung, but I do keep getting hit by the cacti. So I wonder how many different colors of terracotta there are, because there must be quite a few. This is wonderful. Orange. I don't know if we have orange, but I'm going to grab some anyway. I'm going to have to repair my pickaxe again soon, aren't I? Definitely our most used tool by far. But the good thing is that we do have unbreaking, I think 3. We've got unbreaking 4. That's wonderful. That's really, really good. I wonder if they have unbreaking 5 as well. Just grabbing all the orange terracotta here, along with the normal terracotta. Like there's a few more levels underneath. There's quite a bit, isn't there? I think we have enough. As long as we have like a stack or 2. I do think we have probably 2 stacks of the orange now. This is all orange as well in here. Okay. So we have, yeah, about a stack and a half of orange. The white terracotta is going to be quite lovely, I think. How many different types of terracotta are there in terracotta? Wow, look at all the different colors. Lime, green. They've even got like purple, magenta. Really cool. Really, really cool. I don't think we can make it. I think you have to find it, but that makes it all the more special because if we use terracotta to build, we know that there's no real way of getting it unless we go and find it out in the world. And that means a lot to me because that makes it really special. There's like a lot of there's a lot of value in like rarity, you know. That's what makes things beautiful. It's another reason why life is so beautiful. It's because it's rare. It's so rare to be alive right now. And I just don't feel like we appreciate that enough, you know? Life is so precious. Shark tooth in my inventory, just sitting there looking at me. We're gonna have to make a new pile of shears soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yellow terracotta just yet, but there is quite a bit of it, so we might as well grab some. I wonder how we can get to like the deeper colors of terracotta. Let's see if we keep going down what happens. I think we're gonna have to put the torches on now. Lanterns. So how far down does this go and what different colors? Oh, there's red down here. I don't think I've seen red before either. And then there's white on the bottom as well. Wow. Light grey. So there's like different levels to this by the looks of it. Oh well, let's keep going. See if we can get to the different colors. Yellow again. Light grey, white. And then red, and then we get to like sandstone at the bottom. Now we're at a very deep level because we can see. It's cool because we can see the overworld, but what is that? What are those? We can also see such red things just look so funny. It's like a T-posing crab or something. There's just sandstone down here by the looks of it. Anyway, red terracotta looks quite nice. We'll just go up to the level that we want to gather from. So like yellow, and then let's just gather from there. I've learned quite a bit about terracotta in the last few episodes. I've discovered it, used it, turned it into bricks, found the different colors. I think the green and the lime are going to look really nice. Hopefully we can find those colors as well. Terracotta, there is a bit of white here. I would love to get some white. I feel like there's another level of white down here that looked a bit deeper though, right? Am I right? No, it's just one level here. It looks as though white is always blended in with light grey. I quite like the white if I'm being honest. A lot of our world, a lot of our buildings are made out of brick and wood and, you know, this and that. I feel like white is a really nice contrast because I've seen a few white buildings like the quartz village that we found. And there's images of that on episode 63 and the community post from episode 63. I'm just trying to find it now. I'll show you in the overworld, but we found like a quartz village next to a big tower and it was wonderful. It looked so gorgeous. Yeah, episode 63 at the start of that episode, I think we put a few of the community post images in there, but you can also just go to the community post tab on our channel and check that out too, if you'd like to, if you'd prefer to. But that level was, that village, sorry, was really cool. I'm gonna grab a bit of the red as well. It's funny how we came for trees and now we're just here mining terracotta again. Like I'm obsessed with this material. Okay. We've done really good here. The red and the white is a bit harder to find, but the red does look really nice. Red terracotta. Oh, we can also do it with dye. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I mean, I would rather mine it naturally because when you mine it naturally, you don't have to waste dye. But it's good to know that we can dye it. So if you want to add some cool elements to our buildings and decorations and stuff, I kind of wish we had the terracotta before we built our brick house. Actually, no, the brick house I like, but we could even go back and add terracotta to it now, if I'm being honest. I was going to say, I'm kind of upset that we didn't know what terracotta was until now, because if we knew for the brick house, we could have used it to make the design look a little bit more unique and to give it a different element, you know. And I think we will come back to some of these buildings in the future that we've built. Think is not even the right word. I know that we will come back to these buildings in the future that we've built and probably, you know, change the structures a little bit. Oh, they've got brown terracotta. Okay. Let's grab some brown terracotta as well. Hello. He's turned around because he wants to see what I'm doing. I'm just mining some terracotta. I promise. I'm not going to do anything else here. Hi. Little emu. Hello. Yeah, hi. The emus lay a lot of eggs, don't they? Kind of like chickens. I never knew this, but with chickens as well. This is an embarrassing thing to admit, but I never knew that chickens laid eggs like every day. I had no idea that they laid eggs that often. And I might be wrong on that, by the way. My mum told me that chickens lay eggs every day. Because we used to have a farm, but also because my parents currently, where they're staying, is near a farm. And they always say, like, they go and get eggs from the farm in the morning. And the eggs are there every morning. So the assumption is that chickens lay eggs every day. But don't quote me on that. That's just the information I can give you from what I've been told. Yeah, although we did have a farm, we didn't really have chickens. It was more other animals. Like sheep, a couple cows, dogs. We had dogs. I love dogs so much. I do hope to get my own place so I can get my own dog. If I do get a pet soon, you can expect to see a lot of pictures of the pet. I'll put pictures of our pet somewhere. It's gonna be like it's all about our pet. Okay, the emus are. Oh wow! Look at the colors on that mountain. That's all terracotta. My goodness. Yeah, I know. It's cool, isn't it? The emus are green. Yeah. Hello? There's actually an image of one of the cats that visit us, Lemon. We called it Lemon. If you scroll all the way down on the community post tab, I can't remember when it was. I feel like it was back in November or something, but there's an image of the feral yellow cat, orange yellow cat called Lemon. I don't think she's feral anymore. She's nice to me, but she's not nice to other people, but that's okay. And wow, what a throwback that is. That was back when I think that we made that post when we were hitting like 500 subscribers or something. That's a bit of a throwback, isn't it? Okay, I don't think we're going to find a waystone anytime soon, I should say. But I do want to, like, look at this. What is that over there? I want to explore a little bit more before we start heading back. Because when we head back, it's going to be really chill and relaxing because we're literally just going to build. So. Oh my gosh, look at all the trilobites. So many of them. Trilobites are basically our ancestors, by the way. The theory is that we kind of evolved from trilobites, I think. think that's the theory. They're these tiny little like things that started treading land and water. I think the reason why trilobites are so relevant and important is because I think they were the first creatures that started treading between land and water. If there's anybody here that's an expert in paleontology, please educate me, because I do find this stuff fascinating. I'm not an expert by any means. I know nothing. That's my rule. That's my belief, is that I don't know anything. I think it's a good thing. It's a good rule to live by, you know? The only thing I know is that I know nothing. One of the philosophers, I think, said that. But yeah, trilobites are really important. Now, I was gonna... oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna go into the river or the lake. I was gonna look at what that glowing blue thing is over there. I'm just going for a swim. I love this. So funny. Hello. Oh, it looks like it's just oh no, that's not the right place. Let's keep going. Oh, is that it there? It's just a campfire. Right. Is that where we're going? Yep, it looks like it is. No, that's not it either. Hang on, it's further. Oh, it's over there. Okay. I think those are the little the candle. What are they called again? Sea something. Oh, is that a is that a squid? Or an octopus? It looks like an octopus. It has a lot of legs. These are the sea pickles. That's what they're called. Look at the octopus. There's two of them. Oh wow, that's lovely. Trying to figure out how to get back to the desert. Okay, it's up there. All right. Well, I don't know what those are, but they look scary. We're not going to head into that temple. We are, however, going to start heading back to the desert so we can head home. We need to go northeast, so in this direction here. This isn't salt sand, is it? Dried salt. Okay. Okay. Look at the sky. It's absolutely beautiful. How wonderful is that sky? Got a few gravestones. Was there gravestones here? Yeah. Oh. I hope they're resting in peace. think everyone just wants to have a peaceful... There's a bird outside my window. I don't know if you can hear them. They're obviously agreeing with me, okay? There's too many interruptions today. Too many people wanna... Too many things wanna wake you up. There's a good chance that I'm going to make it so that you can't hear the bird because it was quite loud, but if you do hear it, even after what I've done, then the cute little Easter egg for you there. Oh, this is one of those willow biomes with all the Spanish moss. How much have we got? We've got 37. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. Let me just quickly grab some water actually. My throat's starting to get really scratchy. Where is... Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's have a quick little break here together, okay? Enjoy the sunrise in the middle of the jungle, which we'll go and look at in a second. But this is your chance to get some water, whatever you need, okay? There we go. It's beautiful. What did I just pick up a bucket? Went well. I like that because it's a well, right? Oh, it's down there. Oh, I kind of want to go down there now. That's okay. I feel like we're heading in the wrong direction. This village looks a bit familiar. Okay. Oh gosh. I need to be more aware of my surroundings. It's the problem with me. Like my head's always in the clouds. As much as I love the small details, it's crazy how often I forget about the small details as well. I'm so sorry. Hope that didn't disturb you at all. Hello everybody. This village looks familiar. I think we came past here before. At night. Just strolling through. Don't mind me. We're just looking to get back to the desert. I think we're getting close now. Oh, can I make this jump? Oh, no. Oh, we're almost there. Wow, these two villages are very close to each other, actually. It's nice to know that they've got kind of... Maybe they keep trading with each other and stuff. Hello, Mr. Emu. Hi. Yeah, what's up? Oh, okay. I understand. I understand. It's a very bright day, isn't it? It's okay, we're gonna head home now, so. We'll be in our beautiful lagoon after this. I feel like we've been under the desert sun for the whole episode so far. That farmer looks like he's going delirious. Look at him. He's losing his mind from all the sun. He's even got a hat on. That's pretty cute. He or she. I think the name was Lola or something. Let me have a look. I just remember they had the same names. Hello, Tori or something? Yeah, Tori. Tori and Rory, I remember. Hello, Tori. Alright, we're gonna head home now. That's better. Have the sun for a changing. Oh, and it's raining over here. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's actually raining back at home. Well, that's nice. What we can do is just head to the storage area because that's where we're going to be now for the next portion of this episode. We're probably going to be doing a bit of building, okay? See how we go with that. Now we're going to use the, I think these are just normal oak chests, which is wonderful. We're going to use the oak wood that we found because we did get a bit. Oh god, I have to look for it with my eyes. My eyes are not very good. Here we go. We're going to get some of these oak planks. Grab a bunch of chests, probably one more. There we go. So we've got 6 more oak chests. And I think we can start placing these on this side. Perfect. Now we can start dumping some stuff. Once again, all the terracotta. All of this stuff here. I think I want to keep in that first chest because that's where we're doing... Oh, we're kind of running out of space in here. Okay. We might need to move the terracotta in. And move the other stuff like the bookshelves and bricks and stuff like that. Ooh. Ooh. Blocks of coal. There's a lot of blocks of coal. Wow. I have to move the brick as well. Just so we can fit all the terracotta in there. I think that's all of it. Wonderful. This is our terracotta chest. It looks nice, doesn't it? All the different colours. I quite like that. We can put all the rest of the stuff like in here now. This is all unsorted, by the way. I hope that's clear. I don't want you to think I'm very unorganized. We've got to take the fish to the axolotls as well. We've got a few of those actually. Maybe not stack those together. Oh, okay. Alright. So okay, I'm gonna just put all this stuff in here. Actually, yeah, no, put it in here. Oh, because I got the crafting upgrade. I do tend to do that. Yeah, so this is all unsorted, so please don't judge me. Okay, I know I'm a bit messy at the moment. I'm gonna grab all the coral, the obsidian, the coal, anything else for the axolotls really. The fish. Dune grass. Magma, no, I don't want to put a magma block in there. That would be so cruel of me to do that. And I think it's time for us to go and say hi to the axolotls. And so that's what we're gonna do. Peony corals. I think mainly just the peony. Sorry, not the peony, the corals mainly we want to put in there, so. Alrighty. We haven't built a bridge to the to the brick house from here yet, but we will. And that also gives me an excuse to redo this dirt patch here, to be honest, because I haven't done anything here yet. It just looks so... It does not look good. It does not look good. It looks so messy. Ah, we can see Sponge straight away. Hello guys, what's going on? Hey, Sponge and Aristotle. Hello Sponge. Lovely little axolotl. We're gonna give you the fish, there you go. Nom 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 nom. Enjoy. Now, Aristotle, I'm not going to give you your fish just yet. I do need to, I think, have we got an infinite water source in here? Okay, wonderful. I do want to put some of these down first and then give Aristotle his fish. Got some Spanish moss as well. I think we can start putting this like down from the ceiling or something. See how that looks. Oh, it might have to be from leaves. Is that the case, is it? We might have to have blocks of leaves for it to... Wait, let me have a look if we've got any blocks of leaves. Oh, flowering oak, that might be all we can use. Oh wait, no, we've got red maple leaves. Okay, cool. I just want to check that that actually works though. Leaves. Yes, okay. Okay, well, let's give them some Spanish moss. One there, one there. I think it grows on its own as long as we actually put it down. It'll grow on its own, is my thought process. I'll put one here next to lemon. We can get rid of this. One there. I'll put one, no, put a couple up here. Oh, you know what we could even do is like get a bunch of the moss. So that it's coming down around there. Yeah, something like this. There we go. Isn't that cool? Same thing on this side, right? Like even at the front here. Get rid of a couple of these. Put the maple leaves there. Okay. I hope it grows on its own, otherwise it's just gonna all be stuck at the top there, but I think that's still fine. Okay, now we've got a bunch of corals. I think the only way we can put these corals down though is with the... Oh, we didn't get there. Oh no, we can put them down. Okay, that's pretty cool. Just to give them a little bit of color, because I know that they're salamanders. I think they love to have all these different things around. Pink one. Blue. Another pink one here. We should put a lantern down here as well, shouldn't we? Actually, no, I think I left it dark on purpose because these are meant to be their like private areas around here. Okay, it's time to feed Aristotle. Coal, I forgot about the coal. Oh wow, look at that. Aristotle? There you are. Where'd you go? Aristotle, come here. There you go. Nom 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 nom. Excuse me, sponge. Okay, I'm not gonna put the crying obsidian down just because it does look quite scary. Sponge. It does look quite scary and I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Can somebody please tell me what this is for? The crying obsidian? I don't want to like accidentally destroy my lagoon or something like that. Like if I'm gonna have like a chaotic series where I try to be calm, the best place to do that would be on Ark, Survival Evolved, so something to think about for the future. Anyway, okay, we fed the axolotls as well now. I'm gonna head back to the storage area and probably start doing a bit of building. Okay. So, we have to keep this pattern. But what we can do is start making some vertical slabs to make walls. And I feel like those vertical slabs should be the same color as the pillars, to be honest. So just normal terracotta, which we have so much of now. Shingle vertical slab. Do we not have normal vertical slabs? Seriously? Terracotta vertical. Oh, no way. Oh, you can do bricks, yeah. Okay. Well, then why can't I see it here? We just have to get the normal slabs to make them. Shingle, brick. Okay, Well, that's fine then. We're just gonna grab like a stack of these and then use those to make the vertical slabs. There we go. Let's just see how this looks around. It should match the color of the pillars, which is exactly what I want. Kind of just go around. Yep, I quite like that. It's wonderful. I don't want to mix the colors up too much. That's the other thing. Once we pick our key through colors, and in fact, you know what I'm thinking as well, is now that we've got the new terracotta, we might be able to change the floor to like a different color, maybe even a white. I have to see what that would look like. White would be a nice contrast with the dark. But I think that's something we'll revisit a bit later. I don't think we should be worried about that right now. I feel as though if I make the floor here like a red, just to symbolize like earth, you know, like that we're going to be putting most of our earthy kind of materials here. I think that might be good. Okay, just put one there, wonderful. And then on this side we'll just go like this, and then from here we'll go this way. Oops. I keep falling into the water. Where did it go? I can't see them. Oh, maybe I collected them already. When I break these slabs, you can't even collect them if you break them. Oh no. Okay, that's concerning. That means that if we do something wrong, we don't get these slabs back. Just keep that in mind. Just have to make a mental note of that. So normally if you break a slab, you can get it just... Yeah, okay. If you break a slab, what if we do it with this? The silk touch axe. What if it crashes my game? Okay. It just doesn't know what to compute. It's like, hang on a second, this guy's cracked the code. He's been paying attention. He's using silk touch. That way. Perfect. Three, two, one. Look at that. Perfect amount. Okay, we've done the first wall around, which is wonderful. It's good. On top of these, I might do a layer of glass going all the way around, like with panes. All the way around. And then on top of the glass, we'll do, I don't know, maybe red. Change the color a little bit. We have to think of the color choices now though, so I do think it's important if we are going to change the color of like the floor. Now is a good time to do it, and I do like the idea of changing it to red. I just want to see what it looks like first. Brick slabs. Looks like, I think it might be too red, you know? That's the only thing. What other colours have we got? Try yellow maybe. Take the 3 here. I quite like the yellow actually. Yeah, I do. I do quite like the yellow. Interesting. Didn't think yellow would actually, I didn't think I'd like it this much, but I do quite like the yellow. And the last thing to check would be the white, I'd say. White terracotta. Oh, that's beautiful. That's very, very nice. I wish it would stop raining so I could get a better look at it. I have to decide between white and yellow for the new floor. I'm gonna keep this light blue color, but not for this floor. We're gonna do it. upstairs or on the next level. Because it'd be really cool if we had like dark kind of with this color here, normal terracotta level. As it gets higher and higher, it becomes kind of more of a blue, you know? That's my thought process here. I'm just thinking if I want to change this to white or yellow, I have to make that choice now. And which one am I going to choose? I think the best way to do this is let's just grab a bunch of these yellow bricks. Grab a bunch of these. And let's grab a bunch of the white bricks too. And let's actually kind of portion one section with white and one section with yellow. I'm not too afraid to waste the terracotta now because we know where they all are, we know where all is. We'll go and get heaps more. So we're gonna just grab all that before the catfishes scoop them all up. We got most of it there, 34, it's plenty. The catfish can have the rest. I know they like to eat. Check this over here. Maybe we could try yellow for this level. Try like a yellow or white. Which one do you like more? I kinda like them both. It's a hard decision because they're both really nice. Maybe for this section we can, maybe we can change it so that the whole floor is not the same color either, actually. Maybe we can section it off. Just thinking. Side where the chests are, for example, we might be able to make... Oh yeah, these are bricks. Okay. This is like the hardest decision I've had to make with pretty much any building I've ever made. I've always had a good idea of the kind of resources that I want to use, you know, and even though I know I want to use terracotta for this building, the color scheme is the one that's kind of making it hard because I don't know how I want to pour this in. That's what's making this very difficult for me. Okay. The other thing with white is I don't want it to be too much of a contrast from the cyan there. Let's try yellow one more time. No, I think we're gonna go with yellow. We lost a couple. One more there. Oh, the catfish was trying. Whiskers was trying. Is that Whiskers? I think I remember we named Whiskers over here somewhere. Whiskers? No, that's not Whiskers. I think Whiskers ran away. I'm sad now. Gosh, yellow really stands out, doesn't it? My goodness. I think it stands out too much, too much actually. Wow, okay. I may have changed my mind about yellow. You know what, maybe we'll just keep it the color that it is right now. I do like it, and I wanted to kind of keep it so that we could do it on another level of the actual storage room. There's nothing wrong with the color that it is right now. It's actually quite nice. But sometimes it is good to trust your instincts, you know, and my original instincts were, because I did try a few colors here, you know? My instincts were kind of telling me like, hey, you've made the right choice with doing the light blue, so maybe we should just trust our instincts. To hell with it, let's just keep it light blue. I'm worried now because we should have enough to finish this, but there's a good chance that we lost a couple to the catfish, and now we don't have enough to finish it. Let's go and grab a couple more. It's pretty funny. Should have a bit more here. Alright, we're going to keep the floor as but okay? That's the final decision. And we're not changing it from now on, you don't have to worry. We should have glass, plenty of it. Plenty of glass to make panes. 48, that should be enough just to get a grasp of how much we're going to need. The other thing is we're going to need to kind of figure out terracotta bricks. Alrighty. Kind of thinking now, instead of doing these pillars as terracotta, maybe we should change the color of them too. You know? We'll come back to the pillars a bit later. I think let's get rid of them for now, but we'll come back to them in a second. And that reminds me, I need to make sure I leave space on the corners to build bridges to the other places, don't I? Yeah, I might have to, so this corner's okay, but see here, for example, a trail off to the wharf might be a good idea. We definitely need to put a trail from the brick house to the storage area. Which means we should definitely keep this side open. Okay, let's get started. Get rid of these last few pillars. These last two. So, we're just gonna do glass panes across, like so. And the last side here. 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm happy to keep it as glass. The next step is to figure out what we're going to put in between the glass. I'm going to have to do that sooner rather than later. So initially we did terracotta bricks. But I am now thinking that it may have been good to just do the cyan ones as the pillars as well. You know? What we'll do is we'll grab cyan bricks and just see how it looks. A big part of this is that we're trying to make it blend well together, especially the coloring. Looks like we could do this, but there needs to be more of a space here to go to the brick house. Maybe leave this side for now. How does that look from the outside? What do you think? Should we have kept that as terracotta maybe? Because it's just as important to see what it looks like from the outside as it is from the inside, you know? do a slab there. Yeah, maybe we should have just left it as the terracotta. Yeah, I'm just thinking now. Let's do that again and just see what it looks like from the outside. There's no reason why these blocks keep flying out of the when I break them I feel like they just fly out. Do one more up there. Yeah, that looks... Yeah, I do like that, actually. I do like that. In fact, if I'm questioning anything, it's the layer of brick on the outside. The slabs on the outside. These slabs here. But I think that there's just too much to change if we wanted to change that now. And I don't mind it that much. I do like the darker colour, to be honest. I'm gonna make a quick walkway just on the bottom somewhere. There we go. That's better. Yeah, no, I think we'll keep it as it was, just normal terracotta. It's good that we've at least kind of made that decision now. We can live with it. The crazy thing is I'm not normally an indecisive person at all. I know exactly what I want to do when I want to do it. But when it comes to building on Minecraft, that just flies out the window. Literally just flies out the window. Okay, there we go. We're going to keep it as it was. We still need to open this side up a bit more, just because, yeah, I'm not worried about that for now though. The next step is to figure out what color to put on top of the glass. I was actually thinking red might look really nice as like a contrast. But in saying that, oh, should we do vertical slabs? We should, shouldn't we? Yeah, we definitely should. Oh, yep. Okay, well then we're gonna have to turn these into slabs. Oh, there we go. That works. Oh no. And we can't get it back either. Alright, there's a good way of doing this. Is to do this. So make a layer of brick slabs and then do the red off the top. Oh wait, maybe we can do white instead. White actually looks kind of good. Does it not? Can get these back, right? Yeah. I like the white on the top actually. Happy little accident, but that works out in our favor. Okay, yeah. So what we'll do is put the red back for a sec. Grab some more of the normal terracotta bricks into vertical slabs. Thanks. Vertical slabs. Just for the first side here, we'll probably need to do... Yep. Yep, like that. And then the top here will need to be a terracotta slab. But then from there it can become white. Actually no, I think it kind of has to be white from here. Wow. You can try that out. Let's give it a go. We've got plenty of white anyway. Okay, so we'll turn this into vertical slabs. And see how we go with that. See how it looks. We can't get rid of these, so this decision has to be final. It's important that this decision is final. Brick. Oh, we do have light grey. I forgot about light grey, didn't I? Let's put it all back for a second. Grab the light grey. White is too much of a contrast, is where my head's going at the moment. Whereas these grey ones might not be. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. Here we go. Let's try light grey here. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's quite nice. We kind of have to make a decision of whether we want to make it this tall. So I know we're going to have chests up on top of each other, but is that going to be too tall? No, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Okay, let's continue. Wonderful. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I quite like this color. This is wonderful. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I'll leave this side for now. Okay, we're gonna need to build these pillars up a bit more. I think I've got terracotta bricks. Where are they? We've only got slabs left, eh? Okay. Turn those into bricks. 32 bricks. Yeah. Alrighty. Should probably open this side up sooner rather than later, if I'm being honest. But for now we're okay. Do we want another level of glass here is the question. Here's what I was thinking, right? So we grab the light grey terracotta brick slabs. We should have enough to get plenty of those. We're gonna grab these, right? Check this out. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, the rain stopped. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. And then where are all the other chests? We put them down there, didn't we? Let's grab some more wood. Make some more chests. Oak logs. Here is my thought process. Grab the oak chests. Make one more. So, we're going to do light grey here, as planned. Oh, you know what might be even cooler is if we do it on the outside level for this one. Is that going to work though? So it'll look a lot more textured, the structure itself. It does ruin my plan a little bit. That's the only thing. Come on. And then I really wanted to put chests up here like this. Like that. Maybe even one level up. But I think this is better. Just has to be so that there's something supporting it. You can't just be floating, you know what I mean? So maybe one level up from there. Yes, what I'm thinking is then we might have to... Oh, but this would look so cool from the outside. See how cool that looks from the outside? Ah, well, it is what it is. Wow, I really like that. I'm still contemplating if I want to do terracotta or the light grey for this side as well, though. In a realistic, ideal world, this goes here. No, it goes underneath, actually. Okay, what we'll do is we'll grab some we'll grab some terracotta bricks. Yeah. There's a good chance I'm going to be doing it with this color again anyways. 6. Come on. Perfect. I wanted the chest to go here, that's the only thing, and we can't do that because we've got glass. Oh. Oh, okay. We could. Interesting. What if we. Okay, here's a thought. Okay, I have to repair my fortune finder anyway. So what we'll do is we'll head to the lagoon, repair our pickaxe. I'm thinking if we stain the glass, can you do a glass slab? It's a very big ask. I know that's a big ask. There's no such thing as a glass slab, is there? Like a see-through slab of some kind. It's not a thing. Oh no. We might have to rethink our technique then. Because there needs to be 2 to 3 levels of chests. What we might have to do is make it so that the glass panes are in between the chests, and then we just do chests kind of. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm getting a little bit worried about my pickaxe, so I'm just going to repair it. Because if I forget and then accidentally break it, I'm going to be so heartbroken if that happens. We're getting a bit hungry as well, aren't we? Okay, we'll need like 3 or 4 diamonds. And then we'll need to put that in the anvil. Is 3 diamonds enough? Nope, we'll need 4. There we go. That's better. A fresh pickaxe. It only cost us 4 levels. We're going to take a bit of a shortcut here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Why is there a random block of terracotta just hanging off of it? It does look quite nice, doesn't it? The storage area. It's really coming into its own now. I'm happy with that. I mean, we could go one step further and even just see how it looks to do light grey on the bottom. I'm not even joking. We would have to do it from this side. It sucks because we're not getting these blocks back, but the price you pay. That's the price I pay, I should say. Just have a look at how that looks for a sec. Actually pretty good. It's a lot of too many different colors though, it's the only thing. It's becoming like there's too many different colors. Yeah. Also, it kind of looks muddy. This kind of looks like a little bit like mud. Is the other thing I'm worried about. Okay, we'll keep it as it is. I've been very indecisive today, haven't I? Okay. So my thought process has changed now. What I might have to do is we can't. We literally can't do that either. We're gonna have to change where the glass goes if we want to do what we're trying to do. I would have loved to have the chest here, and then but the problem with this is it just doesn't look supported, you know? What if we tried like trapdoors? I know you could do trapdoors. How do you make a trapdoor? Classic palm trapdoor. We can color them in. Solid palm trapdoor. How do you make a trapdoor though? I'm sure I can figure it out. Let's grab the palm wood that we collected. We did get a bit of it. Somewhere in here. Acacia. Palm. Here it is. Pine logs. Did I say palm? I was meant to say pine. No, why are we doing it with this then? Might as well do it with like oak. Or acacia will match. Look, it's like orange. Grab some of this. Figure out how to make a trap door. Maybe 3? No, that's slabs. Oh, okay. Now, how does this work here? So if we put this like, yeah. Yo, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Doesn't block the whole view like the slabs do. So just as a comparison, right? And we can close it like that for a window. As a comparison, we could do a slab and I'll show you what that looks like. See? Big difference there. Okay. How's that for problem solving? And the color's quite nice too. Okay, sure. I might go for a maple. Or a maple color. We do need a carpenter's workbench to change this though. I don't know where we put our carpenter's workbench, if I'm being honest. I'm assuming there's one down there in the library. Have a look if we can see it. Yes, there is. Okay, happy days. Happy days. Alright, in that case, we're going to have to make a lot more of these trapdoors, aren't we? So let's just go and get some more wood. This one here. Grab half a stack of wood, turn that into planks, and then bang. Because we're going to need a lot of these. We have a lot of chests, you know. Alright, we've got 60 now. And if that's not enough, then I don't know what is. I can't believe we figured it out. I'm so happy. I think I might eat some bread. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Oops. Of course, in true Egush fashion, I then go and destroy the whole block. Gosh, that was silly of me. There we go. Alright, we're gonna head down into the library bottom floor. Use the carpenter's table real quick. Because look at all the cool things we can do here. Kind of just like the solid ones. Wow, they've got like some really cool designs. Red looks nice too. It'd be cool if we could do these for different things. Unfortunately, I don't think there's that much different designs for us to do that. So with that being said, pointless. You're pointless. I can't tell if that's glass or if it's just open because I don't want it to look open. Alright, we'll do the solid ones. We'll do the solid ones. I think that looks pretty good. Just keep it solid. We've got 60 of these now. It's really good. We can chuck them on the bottom and then put the chests on top, and we'll just see how that looks on one of the walls, you know. I love this building. It's coming together really well now. So that's literally perfect. I'm so happy with that. I don't think it gets better than this. I mean, our head's bumping into it a little bit, but I really don't care. I think it's so good. So we're going to do that all around. We do need more chests though. That's okay. Oh, what if we... No, that won't work, will it? What if we put it above the glass? I was going to say. That's actually pretty cool too. That's very cool. But it just doesn't look nice because it's on top of glass. Anyway. Alrighty. Let's get started on these. And we're going to fully... Oh no, so this is a bit too far once again. Once again, we're going to have to make a like a bridge here, so just get rid of these. And if this chest doesn't have to, I was gonna say too much in it, we can probably move it all. It does have a lot in it though. Let's move it anyway. Let's move it anyway. Got another 3 chests. Wonderful. Just preparing it because we are going to need that corner open. Might even have to move these chests here, to be honest. I don't want to, but we might have to. Yeah. No, I think we can make do with maybe just start it from here, going across to the. Because I do want 6 chests on that wall, you know. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a staircase, 2 staircases, maybe even 3. So we're gonna have like a staircase going as you enter, staircase going from like here up, and on the right, left, obviously all around is gonna be chests as well. But that's the plan. Now we do have oak saplings, and I really want to pine logs. I just want to see what the different chest types look like. These look green, and you know what we could put into green chests? Farming stuff, for example. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's just type in chest and see what comes up. Wow, so many different types. Okay, oh, the acacia chests look pretty good too. Alright, we'll figure it out. Mangrove chest. Different chests for different things. That's my kind of, that's the way I'm going for this, you know? That's what we're gonna do. But for now, let's just keep building and make sure that the fundamentals are good. This has to go this way. I might have to actually. We might have to make it face the other way. Nope. There we go. Oh, that's not gonna work actually, I just realized. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, it will. I'm silly. You just have to do it on this side. There you go. There we go. Oh gosh, it breaks both. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Okay, wonderful. Cool. That side's done. This side next. This corner's a bit tricky. Might have to do an actual block. Like on the corner or something. I don't know. Corner's a bit tricky. And that doesn't really work. See how there's a hole there? So we might have to even get rid of the glass on the corner. Something. Yeah. Just remove that for now. We'll figure it out later. Okay. Alright, cool. At the moment, all we're doing is setting it up so that it's ready for the chests. And we haven't decided which areas we're going to do for what. At the very least, this way it's ready when we put all the chests down. Oh no, we did these on the wrong. No, we did these on the wrong. Hang on a second. See how it looks. Oh wait. Is it gonna put? No, yeah, I can't. Okay. Yeah, the chests are meant to go on top of that, but we can't put it there. Yeah, so I've even done these on the wrong level too. My bad. Anyway, we'll grab these. But I was just thinking for a second, what if we made it so that it was on this level here? Put the chests down. No, it's not really against the wall that way. I was just trying to slink my way out of it. I think we've tried this already. Yeah. We're not getting any of these back. It's so sad. 1, 2. Oh no. We can't mess any more of these up, otherwise we're not going to have enough. Okay. Oops. Yeah, so these trapdoors are actually meant to go on the glass. That's right. For one or two of the levels, we might be able to do it so that there's like a little slab staircase and then the chests are on another level. But we'll decide that later. I think this is good for now. It's kind of all prepped. Oops. Good. Same with this one. So good. I love this chest room already. It's gonna be wonderful. Oh my gosh, the time really got away from me, didn't it? Been enjoying this too much. Yeah, I think we'll have to do an actual brick corner or something here, otherwise we're in trouble because even this looks a bit weird. Put a few lanterns around it just for now. The next time we do a bit of building, which I'm not sure if that'll be next episode, we'll probably build the staircase from the brick house as well. And then we'll figure out which chests go where. So we'll figure out what each section's going to be. I'm also planning on making this another level. So 2 levels. There's going to be, let's do a bit of math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. So 12 times 2 is 24. There's 24 chests just on the bottom level here. We might even find ways to fit more because I just want to kind of maximize the storage of this place, you know? But we're looking at about 24 chests per level. Okay. Oh, I know. Wait, that's wrong. Sorry. I didn't even count all of it either. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 times 2 is 40. Times that by 2 again. So we've got 80. We've got 80 double chests. Sorry, 80 normal chests, but 40 double chests down here. That's going to be a lot of storage. And we're going to do another level on top. So we're probably going to have close to 100, really. 100 double chests. And like I said, I might be able to find a way to optimize this place and even make more chests. But I just do think we really need a lot of storage. And I'm not going to be... I have no shame right now when it comes to this. I'm just going to make as many chests and storage as I possibly can. Alright, we're going to just sort all this into the chests down here. Just for now. Wonderful. And we will come back to this. Probably in the next episode, but if I'm being honest, I'd love to spend a bit of time, or maybe just dedicate an episode to decorating the library. It won't take up too much time. Building on the levels will. At least decorating the outside with plants. Yeah, it'd be really nice. But for now, my friend, I'd like to thank you so much for joining me this evening. I was going to say, There's a patch of grass that's been eaten here, and oopsie, you just took another chunk, didn't you? Yeah. Anyway, we'd all like to thank you so much for joining us this evening. And we will see you in the next episode. Dream on, my friend.